Okay, so the jugs are looking pretty good. All that water and mud is different. So I'm going to move the jugs over here and slowly pour it out. You can just dump all that out, and right there you can see it's accumulated some good clay right now. So get the next jug. Another way we can do this is by using a siphon. A siphon is it's like a straw. You put one side in, and then to start it up, you would take the end, and it sucks it out like a vacuum. Put that on the lower end, just like that. Now I got the big one. So, yeah. Okay, so it's draining now. That was very gross. And that's actually quite a bit of clay. Bing, bop, boop, tink, bop. 5 glass jars. Bop, boop. I have a spoon. Today I'll be taking our processed clay that we made in the previous video, and it's been sitting for about a week, so I'm gonna take a spoon and get it all out. So I've let it dry out and sit for about a week. So, and if you'll look at that, it's perfect right there. So last video I took some dirt or / clay up in the mountains there, and I put it in a bucket and took it down here. Next I took the clay and put it all into a watery form, mixing it all together while it floats to the top.
I forget to tell you what the next step in my process is, but you let the water and clay separate from each other and you pour the water out. Then you let it dry, and here we are now.
It is no longer a chocolate milk. It is now a brown poo. Everybody say hello to Bat and Princess. She's a little poopier. Two cats in a pack. No, 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 no. I don't think I have the best method of doing this. This one's being a little stubborn. Oh, there we go. Pieces came out.
Careful, don't break that glass. Protect yourself.
Idea. Bottle of water. You don't need too much.
slice you open so fast? You need to get all the glass cleaned up before you go any further, buddy.
Agreed. Why did I do that? It was bat. He broke it. Shush! Silence! Hey! Yeah!
Now don't fall with glass in your hand now. You might cut yourself.
It's common. That's common sense.
Well, I'm just saying.
I need a bigger box.
Well, you got bigger boxes there. I don't know why you grabbed the small box.
So I didn't have to do much. Acquired box. Glass. Go in the box. Yeah. I got some hair, and I'm thinking it'll go into turn into a broom or something. That works pretty well. Oh, now there's a whole bunch of hair. Hello. I am the idiot. Okay, so I proceeded to bash the glass until it broke. Took some dog hair, tried to sweep up the glass, got dog hair in it, and individually picked out all the little hairs. Get out of here. So yeah, got some clay. Pretty malleable. Pretty fun to play with. I think I need to let it dry out a little bit more. Well, wait, what's this? These two things. They're things that I haven't got to yet. And I just got I'm just, okay. So. Dump the rest of the water out. Because why not? And hello, clay. Right. Hello, clay. Look at all that. Here, take it out here. Oh yeah, look at that. Big handful. Okay, now how to transport it. I'd say this is pretty good for my first time, I think. Probably. Why don't I just... Common sense has activated. That is a lot. That is... I got a... Welcome to Idiot Show 3 times in a row. In one video. I'll just take off the bottom part. I didn't let it dry out long enough. Crap. Looks pretty good though. I didn't really feel many impurities like leaves and rocks, so that's a good sign because it was originally like that. Just dirt, basically. But yeah, pretty good, I would say. Feel free to try this experiment at home. If you haven't watched my first video, go watch it, please, because then you'll understand how to make it. Or just stay here and watch me be a dumb butt. Oh, and there's that one. Pretty good. Actually, it's got more than this first batch. Maybe. I don't know, it's just... Oh my gosh. I didn't let it sit long enough. Not at all. I'll just pour it into one singular bucket. You can call me Clay Lord. Or Dumb Brains, I don't know. Why is there a spider? There should not be a spider. Well, it's gone. Very nice. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna be smart for once. Move the spoon out of the way. And then spread all the clay out so it can dry faster. Yay. I wish you can hear the sound these things are this is making. Not these things, because what other thing is there? I hope no fly comes to land on this rock. So seemingly normal rock. It's just poop. Then I'll have impurities again. It does look like a nice rock though. It's like caveman painting or 5-year-old finger painting for your classroom. Ooh, I'm gonna do the crab thing. That worked better in my head. I need an ASMR mic, you know. I'm not sure if you can hear that. You probably can't, but make sure to clean your rocks before doing this, because then you'll have like black spots or stuff, or just bird poop possibly in your clay. I know by experience. So, yeah. It's kind of like when you have a dirty table and then you're like playing with your Play-Doh or something, or like dollar store Play-Doh, and then you start rolling it on the table to have fun with it, you know, like make different shapes and animals or something. And then you pick it back up, put it in the jar. Next time you open it, you have like pine needles in it and this and that. Everything that you can possibly imagine just in your Play-Doh, like, no! So you convince your mom to go over to the dollar store and buy you a new thing of Play-Doh. I'm gonna let this dry out for a bit. And I will come back in a bit. Alright, so the clay has dried out much more moldable. Still pretty wet, but it's better. So, day 2. Alright, so yesterday it was way runnier than it is now, because look at this. Now it's slowly just, well, slower it comes down, so. But I moved some clay to the top so it can dry out faster. And so I'm just gonna scoop that off. Oh, also new rock. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, so you got a decent amount of clay. Pretty good. It sticks. It can do the dairy test or blizzard test. I can play around with it and I'm gonna try to do a little pot. Lopez. Taco, taco, burrito, burrito. Taco's done. Just a little bit more clay to work out from here. And then the small little bowl will be made. I didn't make the bowl beforehand because, well, the bowl was sticking to my hands. And so I couldn't really, it was like still oozy, so I figured out a way to do it. That way it was to rub my hands together with a little bit on, and eventually I got this. So, how will I make a small bowl, you may be asking yourself? Well, first, may seem a little weird, but I need a little bit of water. What have we been trying to do this whole time? Get the water out. So it seems kind of weird that I'm wanting to put some water in. So, I'll get that water. I got the water. That was a quick trip. So what you're going to want to do is take a small little bit and rub it on your hand so it doesn't completely stick. And then a little method I learned in school was the thumb method. Some of this. So first here we're going to want to turn it into like a ball.
What time is it? 7:40.
A kind of ball. So you got to work it in. Kind of like that. So yeah, this does work pretty well if you're like, if you don't really want to go out somewhere and you have just a whole bunch of time, but you don't want to spend any money. Spend money on 2 buckets, and really you can just get the clay out with a rock or your hands. So I got my nice little ball there, and you're gonna start to wanna. This you kind of can take it optional, but this is where the thumb method comes into play. You want to work your thumb into it, or just kind of push it, and then slowly work your way out. So you'll put your thumb in there, and then press, press, press. Just like that. It's a small little cup right there, and right there I can fit my entire thumb in there. So you're just going to want to keep on going. And if it doesn't seem like completely easy work, then wet your hand a little bit more. But like that's if it's too hard. You kind of want to work with it when it's in like a leathery texture stage. I got that right now, so I'm going to keep working with this. This is a quick demonstration, so I'm going to have some cracks in it, but as you can see there, it's a little pot. Yeah. Nice. It's nice clay. Just like that, it's destroyed. If it's sticking to the rock like a lot, get your hand a little bit wet. Just kind of work it in there. If you would like to preserve like the texture of it, just put it in like one of those sandwich Ziploc bags. that should work until you want to play with it again. It worked for me for 3 months, and then I started to play with it, so I'm not sure how long it can go before it completely dries out, but I don't think it will anytime soon. So you can store it away for a bit, but just don't let your parents like, hey, what is this? Oh, it's my clay from 40 years back. By then you should probably be moved out of your parents' basement. Although I'm still a kid. So, yeah. There were some time differences in this video because, well, I had to dry it out a bit more. Because it turned from this to this, where you can actually work with it. So there's that. But this should take like a week, or possibly a week, or it could take a week, possibly 2, to like do this process. Hey, it's free clay. Oh no, no, my spoon! I threw it in the wrong area. No, my spoon. Great way to end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.